Yo guys, what is up? I'm the Original Gamer, and for those of you guys who don't know, Elgato just released a new product called the Elgato Cam Link, and I picked up one of these babies just recently, and today I'm going to be reviewing it for you guys. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. So for those of you who don't know what the Elgato Cam Link does, pretty much what it does is it allows you to plug in your camera, almost any camera, via HDMI, and it allows the Elgato capturing program to display what your camera views to the Elgato program, and it allows you to record your camera footage through your computer. So when I first picked up this product, I was unsure on how great it worked. So as I was unboxing it, as you guys can see right now, I was I wasn't too sure. I took the product out of the box. It felt very paperweight. It was very paperweight, and it was really light. And I grabbed it, and I felt the plastic. I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is sturdy enough. I feel like it'll break if I were to grip it or something, or if it would something heavy were to be on it, it would probably snap. Or I didn't know what how I felt about it. So as you guys can see, when you first look at the Elgato Cam Link, you can see an HDMI slot in the very back of the Cam Link, and in the front is the USB 3.0 slot, which goes into a USB 3.0 slot on your computer. If it is not in a USB 3.0 slot, it will not work, guys. So make sure you have a USB 3.0 slot on your computer before anything else. Also, if you're worried about if your camera is compatible with the Elgato Cam Link, then you're going to have to make sure that your camera fits into the criteria I'm about to list right now. First off, your camera has to have a 720 or 1080p display with an HDMI port. If not an HDMI port, a mini HDMI port or a micro HDMI port, which I will be showing on the screen right now. Also, another very important thing, you'll have to make sure that your camera output is clean, that there is no overlay showing a timestamp, or there is no bar at the bottom showing how long you've been recording for, or anything like that. You have to make sure the output is clean and there is nothing on top of your footage. And to do that, you could simply go into any camera settings and disable the overlay. Also, another very important feature is that you have to make sure your camera is able to be charged while mounted on a tripod. If not, then you mostly will not be able to have your camera on and recording for excessive amounts of time. Just make sure that your camera fits all that criteria, and then we're able to go. Also, packaged along with the Elgato Cam Link came this USB extension cord, which is really helpful if you really want to have your computer nice up against the wall, because this Cam Link goes directly into the computer, and it's a very, I guess, long object. And if you were to have it in the back of a computer, you wouldn't be able to have your computer completely up against, flush up against the wall. So what you can do is plug this USB 3.0 extender into the Cam Link, and then plug this USB 3.0 into your computer, just so you could have some more length, or pretty much room. Also, at first, the Elgato Cam Link may not be able to work with this USB extension cord, so what you're going to want to do is you might have to just have the Elgato Cam Link in the computer by itself without the extension cord. Then later on, this may be able to work, because for me, for some strange reason, the Elgato Cam Link didn't work with the USB extension. It wasn't working with it at all, and it kept on saying try using a USB 3.0 slot in your computer, which was weird because but I had to do it without the extender. Just recently, I plugged in the extender and it worked. So I don't know if it's just on and off. I don't know if it just changes every now and then, but sometimes you may have to not use the extender cord for some reason. I don't know. Okay guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try out 4 different cameras using the Cam Link, and those cameras are the Canon Vixia HF-R70, the Canon G7X, the GoPro Hero 4, and finally the camera that I am recording with, the camera that is capturing what you are seeing right now, the Canon 80D. So I'm going to try all these cameras using the Elgato Cam Link, and we're going to see how great they look. So without further ado, onto the computer. Okay guys, so here I am on my webcam, or I guess face cam, that I normally use, or at least I used to use on my live streams, which records 1080p 30 FPS, which isn't bad, but we could get better using the Elgato Camlink. Now the first camera I'm going to try out using the Camlink is the Canon Vixia. So I will plug this in to the Camlink, guys, and I will be right back. Okay guys, so here I am on the Canon Vixia, and as you guys could tell, this records at a nice solid 60 FPS. So this looks really good compared to my last face cam, and this camera that you are currently seeing me out of now is what I'm going to be using from now on for a face cam during my live streams or any gameplay video like that. And as you could see, that the colors are a lot more vibrant compared to the Logitech face cam. Don't get me wrong, the face cam, the Logitech one, was good, but using an actual camcorder is just fantastic. But you want to make sure, guys, that before you get the Camlink, that you have the right HDMI cables for the camera. You got to make sure you either have an HDMI, a mini HDMI, or a micro HDMI. If your camera requires a micro HDMI and you have a mini, that won't work at all. You won't be able to use it. So first, I recommend that you guys make sure you know what HDMI slot you have in your camera before you buy it. If not, you could just purchase one on Amazon or online, or whatever online web store or store you want to get it from. But like I said, check to see which HDMI cable you need. Now guys, let's try moving on to the Canon G7X. Okay guys, I am back with the Canon G7X. Now I could not figure out how to get rid of this box that you see around my face, focusing on my face. I could not figure out how to get a clean HDMI output to OBS with the Canon G7X, but as you guys can see, the quality looks amazing, and it is a full 1080p 60 FPS not 1080 resolution, 60 frames per second, but that looks amazing. Like, if you guys look at me moving around, look at how amazing that quality looks though. That looks amazing. Look at this. I can move around and it looks freaking unbelievable. It looks unbelievable, guys. So like I said, I could not figure out a way to get rid of this box from my face or to have a clean HDMI output. So if you guys know any ways on how to take off this box, then let me know down in the comment section below and I will try and fix that. Alright, on to the GoPro Hero 4, guys. Let's go. Okay guys, so here I am on the GoPro Hero 4. Now as you guys can see, this bad boy has got a fisheye lens, meaning it gets a wide shot. It gets a shot of everything. You guys could see both corners of my room. You guys could see my green screen light, which is at like the side, the flipping side of my desk, which like none of my cameras have gotten that before. You can see my monitor right in front, and you can see my microphone. You can see everything with this. Like I'm able to. That's crazy. Now if you guys don't want the wide shot, of course there's a way to fix that, and let me show you guys what a standard shot on the GoPro Hero 4 looks like. I'll be right back. So here is the narrow setting on the GoPro Hero 4, which is about what the average face cam captures on a video or a live stream. Now this is good for, you know, using a face cam. This is a really good face cam. A GoPro would do a freaking amazing job as a face cam. Now there's one thing that does kind of suck when you are using a GoPro with the Elgato Camlink, and this has nothing to do with the Camlink. This has nothing to do with the Camlink. It's more of the GoPro issue, that you'll have to buy a separate kind of dock for a tripod for a GoPro Hero 4, because it does not have a little slot to screw this little ball in to put into a tripod. The GoPro does not have that slot to screw this into, so you are unable to dock it onto most tripods, and you'll probably most likely have to buy a custom piece. But the GoPro does look fantastic, guys. Now it's time to put this Camlink to the test, and we are going to try this Canon 80D. We're gonna try this on the Camlink, guys, so I will get that all set up and I will be right back. Now, here we are, guys, on the beast Canon 80D camera, which is probably the best camera I currently have. With an amazing recording quality, guys. This camera it works on the Camlink. I mean, I knew it was going to. I mean, it has an HDMI port. It fit the criteria, but it looks beautiful. Like, I'm looking at the footage right now. It looks amazing, guys, and it would look even better if I knew how to get this border off, which I don't know how to at the moment, because this is literally my first time trying to use it on the Camlink. Okay. But now that I have it working on the Camlink, I'm going to have to try and figure out how to get rid of this border. I don't really know how, guys, but if you know how, please let me know down in the comment section below and I will fix that. And yeah, guys, I love it a lot. Alright, guys, well, that is it for this Elgato Camlink review video. Let me know what you guys think about this Camlink, and I honestly do recommend it for any of you who want to make your streams look more professional and want a fantastic looking face cam but don't know what to do. Next, I do plan on getting the Elgato green screen, guys, which, in case you don't know what it is, it's pretty much a green screen that you could pull up and put down as easy as cake, guys. It's a really cool thing that Elgato's selling, and honestly, Elgato is on a roll with their products. First, I got the Stream Deck, which I love so much, and I just got the Camlink one, which I honestly do not regret buying at all. So hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on that green screen, guys, and make a video on that for you. Like I said, before you purchase one of these items, make sure your camera is compatible by following the criteria I listed earlier. I will have a link in the description below on where to purchase one of these Camlinks, and hopefully you guys will pick one up and enjoy it as much as I do. Once again, guys, I'm the Original Gamer. I'll catch you all next time. See ya.